we're live. Hello, everybody. Dave was with us a few minutes ago, and then he decided to do something. I don't know. As in, he was there, and then he stopped moving, and he froze. And then eventually he disappeared. So, anyway, just playing with the layouts. Welcome. It's episode 110 of the Canadian Brick Builders. He decided to join us again.
I did.
What happened?
I won't. The laptop
Okay.
is dying a slow and miserable death. So
Gotcha.
I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to that one, and well, hopefully it stays running.
All right.
We can
Are
hope.
you able to get a replacement like work or something, or
You would think that I, as an IT person, would have a million laptops, which I do, but none of them are really worthy of going. So
yeah, fair enough. Dave's new
What's
here,
gonna
man.
happen?
So we got battery powered bricks in the chat. Fazoom's here as well. Hey,
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Chris. My
And
sister's
somebody's
here.
sister's here.
Yeah. So welcome.
Or basically somebody's brother's running the show, and I'm going to say that,
Well, that's just favoritism, I guess, right? That she feels that she has to be here. She probably jumps on I don't know if there are still any other chats that she goes on that I'm not in. But anyway, hello, everybody. Episode 110, as we said a few minutes ago. And I decided to make the three topics tonight a sentence, Sonic Dreams of Brickomanie, or Brickomanie. David Sincero will be joining us shortly. Brickomanie is in there because things have been finalized to the point where they can start announcing it. So we'll have a chat about that. It was quite an exciting weekend. I'm trying to think when he finalized. It was on the weekend he finalized it. So we had some fun chats about that. Dave, I have one letter for you.
I got a letter.
I thought this puzzle would be a challenge. It is not a challenge.
It's not. It is a challenge a little bit, but yeah.
I did it within 5 minutes, 3 minutes of building it. My kid came down and it was sitting there, so I said, "Here, try it." It took him about a minute or two to figure it out.
It's a fun puzzle.
Yeah,
puzzle.
Yeah. I mean, it'll go on my
other puzzles here that are more interesting that would take people longer, because this one took me an entire camping weekend to figure out.
Really?
It's only like 5 pieces.
Yeah. That one I enjoyed.
Oh, you built this one too?
Yeah, I've built pretty much all the ones that you've made.
Oh, perfect.
Except for the link one I haven't done, the 3C one.
Oh yeah.
I haven't done that one yet, just because I didn't.
This one came out of a book that I used to get from the library called Creative Puzzles of the World.
Yeah.
And it's a bird puzzle, but it's 3 pieces.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to. I haven't found the pictures for the parts to build it. So
this one's a tough one.
Yes, I haven't built that one either. So anyway, I built some of the ones you have.
Thanks, Jeffy.
I also built the cube one.
The cube.
Is this the 6-piece cube one? I think it is.
Yeah, this one.
Something like that.
I put it
Yeah. I built that one as well. So I usually have these sitting on my mantle in the living room, and whenever someone comes by, I'll throw it at them and say, "Here, keep yourself busy."
That's right.
Well, the good thing with building ones out of Lego battery powered bricks is if you don't like it, just take it apart. If you can't figure it out,
that's what I'm building out of wood.
Anyway, but yeah, I built that. It's been a few days of meetings at work, so. And like listening where I don't have to talk. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'll build that. I also spent some time this week trying to get some prep done for future shows. So I built this. The gray pieces will be replaced with white.
I like that.
And this pink right now is I just put a pink circle behind it because I had to order the tiles. So I want to build 3 of these because I'm going to have literally 3 separate displays, at least not in Chicago. Chicago will only have 2. But I'll probably in Toronto I'll probably have 3. I don't think they'll all be grouped together. So I wanted to at least have a few copies of that sign sitting around that I can.
I think it's a great idea.
I pulled the parts for that. I ordered parts that I needed, and when I ordered parts, one of the pieces I needed, actually the gray piece, the 3x3 curve here. I don't own any in white, and they're fairly expensive on Bricklink because they're a new part. So I mean, I found a few that had. I found a few stores that had them, but I was like, you know what? I'll place a bricks and pieces order for that part. And then I was like, and I'm afraid I'm going to miss out on all the castle figures. So I ordered a bunch of castle torsos, which I didn't want to do, but it was one of those. I haven't bought it. They were all available for the first time in a long time, like legs and torsos and everything and shields. So I ended up saying, you know what? I'm just going to build them, or I'm just going to buy them, and you know, in about a month or so they'll get shipped. Hello, entertainingly Wayne. So yeah, and when I did that, I ended up hitting the $200 mark. So I'm going to get the gifts of purchase that came with it, 3 gifts of purchase. That being said, I received.
Here it comes.
This is just shy of 1,000 pieces of water, just shy because I've used some of them, of the water tiles.
You're doing the cheaper version, right? Not the one that's going to cost you $150 a base plate, but the one that's going to cost you like $100 a base plate.
That's not, I haven't finished the story.
Oh, sorry.
How many layers is that?
4. If you include the base plate.
Base plate, row of plates, tile. I am going with the more expensive one because it looks better.
That's my friend Jeffy. I wouldn't expect anything else.
Yeah, I don't know. I was debating it, and it's like, you know what? It does really look better.
It does look better.
So I ended up, and this is the story. Last week I ordered. Last week I did a few comparisons, and I found a store on Bricklink in Germany that had 3 of the 4 pieces, and all the parts were at least 2 cents cheaper than on Bricks and Pieces.
There you
go. Bricks and Pieces had it all as standard order, or all as bestseller, so I could get it within 5 days.
All right.
This was coming from Germany. It was being couriered, and I should have thought about it a little further. Shipping was about $27, so it was like a 200. No, it was. I think it spent about 300.
It's only money, and you can make more.
Yeah, I know, but shipping was about 27 Canadian. So I figured it out. Even with shipping price, it was still cheaper. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to order that way because I'm going to get all the parts. I don't have to order. You know, like I ordered 3,000 parts over 3 pieces, like 2,000 of 2. No, sorry, I ordered 5,000. Sorry, resetting. I ordered 2 separate orders. One of them was for 3 pieces, 3,000 parts, so 500 clear tiles and 1x1 and clear 1x2 plates, and then 2,000 of the 1x2 plates in the light bluish gray. And even with shipping per part, it was still cheaper.
Still cheaper than Bricks and Pieces.
Yeah, it got into the States this morning, like really early this morning, and I landed in I forget what city it was, New Orleans or some weird city, Memphis, Tennessee it was. And then by 9 o'clock in the morning, I got a phone call from FedEx saying that there was duty I had to pay, and I'm like, yeah, I figured that would happen because it always does when FedEx ships.
Right.
And then I quickly pulled up the order and saw that it was already in Mississauga. Like it just cleared customs in Mississauga. So I'm like, okay, that's a bonus. It says I'll get it on Monday, but Mississauga is like 2 hours from here. So technically I hope to get it tomorrow or Friday instead. But with the duty was $45.
Okay. So when it's more expensive.
So when I added that to the price, it was a $4 difference between if I had ordered it on Bricks and Pieces and if I had ordered it on Shop at Home or Bricklink.
Sure.
So I was like, if I had ordered it on Bricklink or on Shop at Home, I would have gotten the gift of purchases.
That's true.
So I technically lost out, and I'm like, ugh. So
live and learn.
I did with that other order that I got. I did get my little VIP baggie. And the Easter Bunny set. And with the order I placed last night for the parts for the minifig parts and that, I'm going to get qualified for the off-road hospital van truck thingy and the flower pot. So I didn't want to order it, but like I said, I had all but 6 pieces to build. Like to build this name tag, I had all but 6 pieces that I had to order, and of the 6 pieces I didn't have any of them. So it's like, ugh. like to do a second or third copy. So I pulled all the parts. I took parts from my Bricklink store. Basically did what I had to do, and now I'm going to regret it later when those parts start arriving. But
no, you're not.
Anyway,
it's worth it. It's worth the trip to Acton.
Well, I mean, it was. I know I needed to do it, and I still have to do at least one more order for castle parts.
Do it right. Do it once.
Yeah.
We're too poor to buy cheap.
We're what? Too poor to buy cheap?
Yeah, because cheap is not going to do it right, and you have to buy the expensive stuff anyway. So just go and buy the right stuff.
Well, this is true. Yeah,
spend
the money. Which I've learned.
One of our dear friends, by the way, one of our dear friends always used to tell me that.
Which friend was that?
Friend will rename nameless on this show right now. Yeah, one of our friends would say that all the time.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just gonna throw a picture up here. So I did. We're gonna go this layout for a minute.
What?
I did. This is pre me getting the 1x2 tiles in, but I did basically figure out the first 4 feet of my layout, which is got the drop here that will go like the table drop is on this side. So this isn't going to be a full brick wall. Or a full rock wall. I'm gonna basically fan it out into like a hill as it gets wider. So This will become more green and brown. But I'm going to basically, like, this is the deeper water. This area here is just kind of like the actual port area or the actual harbor. And I'm going to have 2 towers that are similar to my existing towers, but actually smaller. They're a little narrower. And that's what these light blue parts are. Yeah, my sister's complaining that we have to get rid of the banner and half screen ourselves. Well, no, we're doing it this way. Deal with it. That was earlier when I had the banner up. Anyway, I'm
going to keep on mentioning that you are still one of my most favorite builders of all time.
Well, yeah, I watched that video the other day where you were gushing over all your favorite builders, Deborah,
and right up there in the top. I
appreciate it.
1%.
Well, gee,
because you put effort into it. Holy crap, this is effort.
Remind me later on. Say that the top 0.1% later on after the show, and I'll have a conversation with it. Anyways, that's like my raise this year. No, it's joking. Anyway, so I use the blue here because I have barely enough to do in dark gray to do the bottom of these A-frame pieces. So right now I'm ML-CADing. No, I'm not ML-CADing because I've stopped using that. I'm using Studio and building this tower.
You have to get used to that now.
The Studio is actually pretty good. Now that I'm used to it, it's good. But I'm building this tower. I'm going to build this tower in Studio to figure out what parts I need. Then I'll pull the parts that I have and then order only what I need, because I don't want to order. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this like an oval tower. So it'll be like pretty much the whole length of this, kind of built into the hill. There'll be this area here will be basically like a rock floor or a stone floor, and there'll be arches on this tower that will allow for storage and stuff. This one's going to be open to the back, so people can see in and hopefully see the construction a little bit of how these towers are made. And I can do a little scene or two. And then basically pour it around. And like I said, this is only the first half of the module. The other table will be basically more of a town setting with, I think, like a market type thing. Someone had suggested that to me, and I don't remember who it was, so I apologize. Can't remember if it was my sister or someone else. Anyway, so unfortunately, it means I'm going to have to order more parts because literally dark gray, I'm almost out of dark gray 2x brick because I have a castle and a rock wall, and I still have to figure out how to do this rock wall and fan it down. Anyway, what other pictures do I have? Let me just see. You can see pictures of cookies. Oh no, so there's the rock wall and how it'll merge into the castle, into the existing layout. So I built that one on the weekend. A little better shot of it. Another shot of it. I don't know what I had an omelet one day.
Dinner.
Oh yeah, and if you didn't notice, oh no, you didn't notice because it's covered. Huh. Let's just do that. There. I own a new chair which came in this week, and it's a Secret Labs chair, and the box is bigger than a 2.5-foot table. It was heavier than a 2.5-foot table, one of these standard tables as well. So anyways, little table scrap stuff I got. I think that's about it. My name. Yep, that's about it. Anyway,
No problem.
Dave, how have you been? What have you been doing?
Just puttering along.
Puttering along.
Puttering along.
Have you been making some videos this week?
I have been making videos. I'm a week ahead again.
Good.
Yeah.
So we can expect a new video.
What I'm doing here is going to be on a video at some point. But
So
Jeff was worried about spoilers. I am not worried about spoilers.
well, Jeff was worried about spoilers because I saw what you were building, and now I know.
Hey.
And now it's like
Futuron.
now
Fabuland.
everybody knows your 4-piece set.
My 4-piece set. I gotta mention. So Sandy comes home. She texted me when I was at work on, I think it was Monday. Today's Wednesday, right? Monday. She says, "Oh, I was up at the Valley Village in Ancaster, and there's lots of Lego." And I go, "Well, you could have texted me." So, and then I get home Monday, and we got busy doing stuff with Josh. So we didn't get back up there on Monday. So Tuesday shows up, and after work I get home. She says, "Let's go back up." I said, "It's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone." We get up there and it wasn't gone. So that was a good thing. Ancaster Valley Village is odd when it comes to Lego. They put it behind the display case in the little bag.
Yeah.
The girl has to come over and give you one bag at a time when you say yay or nay. But anyway, it was basically the same ick, because I made a video about it, but I'll spoil it. It was the same ick that I had years ago, which started my mandate of washing bricks before they get into my collection. Some pen or a marker exploded in whatever collection this was.
Oh God.
And a lot of black. And it was even on the plastic of the bags from Valley Village. And I'm going, do I want to go through that? But of course I want to go through that. Of course I want to go through that. So about 6 minifig, classic space minifigs, some Fabuland, some Town. Blah blah blah, and now I'm at the age where I get the seniors discount. So on a Tuesday.
What is this? How old do you have to be?
55, I think.
Really? Oh my God, that's scary.
It might be 60, but they keep on asking, so I don't ask them exactly what age it's supposed to be, and I just accept it because I am 55. Soon to be 56.
So you have freedom. Do you have freedom?
Do I have freedom 55? No. But because I spend all my money on Lego, just like my friend Jeffy. So brought it home, and I was really, really trepidatious about what I was going to do about the black ink that was on a lot of the bricks, and I just filled the sink with extremely, extremely hot water and tied. Dave's here, and all the ink came off. So win, and the pieces are mint after that. They're really, really, really good.
Now he's just trying to show us his chest.
Dave.
Yes.
Pardon, Jeff?
I said now he's just trying to show us his chest.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to show you my classic space shirt and my classic space cap.
Chest. Classic space cap. Anyways, welcome, Dave.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry for being late. My computer again.
Yeah. Well, Cowdesk was late too because he was on earlier, and then his computer
died.
Had issues.
Excuse.
Oh, jeez. Battery Power Prick says he just used Studio to make his first instructions and it worked out well. And
we'll get into it.
Since Cowdice isn't representing space, someone had to, right?
That's right. Yeah. I don't have any space around me at all.
None so ever.
Oh my gosh, I just moved all my figs behind my monitors as well because they used to be within arm shot. Now they're not. Oh, hold on. I have a few.
Oh, wait, Jeff's got it.
Well, they're not that great. I just have some table scraps. Some figs.
Ooh, Amtar.
And I do have spaceships, though.
We like spaceships.
They're not Lego, but they're Lightyear.
I like that.
I still haven't started building these.
I thought this was a Lego stream.
No, we don't do it anymore. We moved on.
Oh yeah? How many of you can do this?
Oh,
How many of you can just reach on your desk and pull out these?
Are those printed? I've been following. Oh, those original. I have. I've been following some groups where they're actually really defining the yeah.
Because of Dave, I had to do that.
Yeah, me.
But we could see monorail later on this year.
Yeah, we could see monorails. Like what? A set or a show?
At a show.
Yeah,
Show.
Monorail's coming back. Let's start the
we are
rumor.
going to see tentatively. I'm booking
No,
it.
more than tentatively.
That is tentative because the
Oh,
school.
for you, it's tentative.
Well, I have been given permission to go, but we will see how work is. But yeah, I am planning on going because I am so much looking forward to hanging out with my good friends in Laval Provence, and yeah.
And where would you monorail's that cover? And where would you hang out with your friends in Laval Provence? Like
There's in case nobody's heard, this is a top secret. There's a Lego show in Laval Provence over in Laval. I've been told, and that's close to Montreal or like a suburb of Montreal, so it's pretty easy to get to. But I'm gonna leave all the talk about that to my good friend Dave, who's right above me, who came in here specifically and exclusively to tell us the viewers the first kick at the can in public about the show. Go ahead, Dave.
Well, yeah, on Saturday, as I told in the previous stream last week, on Saturday, I met up with Geoffroy, who's Jonathan's brother, who took over the old Brickomanie thing, and Marc-André Caron, who used to be involved with Jonathan when they first started Cinébrick in 2014. And we all met up and we actually visited the venue that we had spotted before. And we visited the whole place. We saw what we wanted to see. And we decided to give it a go because we already had an estimate. We already had the dates set up with the event, the owners or the place directors, I think. So everything was set up. So and we said when we finished the visit, we said, okay, we're going. And then we went to eat lunch, and then we went to the Kellogg meeting, and we announced it at the Kellogg meeting that we were going to do Brickomanie September 21st to 24th of this year. And we can see it on. Thank you, Jeff. It's it will be at the Complexe Multisport de Laval. It's in Laval. It's on, like Dave said, it's on the northern shore of Montreal. It's actually the island north of the island of Montreal.
I didn't do that. That just started doing it by itself.
Yeah, it's a feature of their website. Their website is not.
It's old.
It's old, but. As you can see, the next photos, Jeff, the previous photo, that's the actual lobby, and you have like a series of table, and there's actually a Burger Co there.
Oh, it's in the building.
It's in the building.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
And further than that, it's a resto bar, so you can actually have alcohol drinks there.
There you go.
And we already talked to the owner about our famous Saturday evening.
Yeah.
Because we usually do a big party on the first public at the end of the first public day with all the attendees. That's where when we actually give the prices. That's when the attendance prices.
Yeah.
That's when we do our big quiz. We always do a big quiz about Lego stuff, and it's a really tough quiz, like how many pieces are in the Yellow Castle, that type of question. You know that.
It'll be really tough because it'll also probably be in French.
Well, I'll have.
That's okay because we're in Quebec, so.
Yeah, but I'll have all the question translated.
Okay. Do you throw it up on the screen?
If you guys are coming, I want you guys to feel right at home, and that's being from Quebec. We know how to greet people, how to welcome people, because we are welcoming.
After you welcome us, you'll walk away, and it'll be like crazy people. Anyway.
So. Yeah, but so that's it. So it's a big place, 40,000 1,000 square feet of display area. So that puts us at the biggest Lego conventions in Canada for square footage. That is.
But how about the even better news? The Lego store is literally right over here.
Yeah, the Lego store is
right here.
is literally.
It's right here, isn't it? On this one?
Yeah,
No,
It's like 9 minutes away.
What?
That's 9 minutes. Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you have
Lego
to
store's
take
right
all the little streets and.
Yeah, it's like boop.
But
boop,
it's like
boop.
11. I think it's. I put it on the Kellogg website. I did it on Google Map. It says 11 minutes from the door of the Complexe Municipal to the door of the Lego store. 11 minutes by
Awesome.
car.
By car.
So
and there's lots of hotels like there was.
yeah, there's lots of hotels. I was not going to work on that, but someone.
Yep.
Out of the blue, said yes. I talked to the manager at the Holiday Inn, and he might be prepared to give us a special rate for our guests. So we'll. I'm not the one working on that specific part of the project right now. So, but we're working on that. So we might get a special rate at the Holiday Inn. I'm currently translating the website. So, like I said, I want you guys to feel welcome. So, I'm translating the website. I'm doing a big update also because I have to update all the information about the event. And I'm also in charge of preparing the registration because registration is coming. Um, We'll probably, well, not probably, we intend to have t-shirts available. So when you register, you can also buy your t-shirt, or you all, or just order your t-shirt. So your t-shirt will be given to you by when you come to the show. And it will be an exclusive t-shirt for attendees. So we're not going to sell that T-shirt to everybody. It's just going to be attendees that will have this T-shirt.
I'll buy a small just because then it'll be really exclusive. Then it'll be so tight, my face will turn the same color as the shirt.
Yes.
Anyway.
So, yeah, the shirt, we're probably going to do a draft also because we did it in 2019 and it was pretty much appreciated. Yep, so we're just and you don't have to bring any sets or buy any sets out. We're providing the sets. You just have to give us the money and you can register for the draft. So
cool.
And we're probably gonna have a lights out because people were talking about having a lights out. Yes, I'm looking at you, Dave Coutis.
It's better with lights out. It's fun.
I can't remember what was our friend's name that was at the first couple Brick Fets, Jeff.
Say our friend who was at the first couple of Brick Fets?
Yeah, is tall. Had a crew cut. I always forget her name. I think she was from Harlem.
Oh, Janine.
Janine?
Yeah.
Remember, she loved the layout because she thought it was her Christmas tree. She said it was her Christmas tree. Every year she was looking forward to the layout.
Oh, yeah.
The tower looked like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, I don't know that she's in the hobby anymore.
But probably not.
But yeah.
It's been a long time since I see Janine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Nathalie
she's doing more beekeeping, I think. Is
Nathalie going to bring the two towers, or is she going to bring? Is Nathalie going to be there? Is she going to bring her stuff?
Well, Natalie is certainly going to be there. I don't know what she's going to bring. I hope she's going to bring her twin towers because I haven't seen them for a long time.
Me either.
But
she's actually going to Chicago as well. I noticed.
Oh,
I was looking at the people that were going, and there's a huge.
Yeah, there's a good delegation of Kellogg members that are actually going to Bell. The guys who did the Louis Bourg model, they call that Louis Brick now. So the guys from Louis Brick will be at the Chicago event. So that's why we have a good delegation. I know that Patrick will probably attend too. Andre Francoeur will be there also, and
Probably a Marc Andre. Probably.
probably.
There's
Well,
always a Marc Andre.
I don't think so, but you never know.
I technically have somewhere on here. I have so many tabs. I technically have the Brickworld Chicago. Oh, here it is. I was on the wrong. It was on my wrong sheet. Brickworld Chicago. I was looking up the dates earlier. There's already 1,214 people attending.
Wow.
Which is just insane. But
that's like 10 times the number of attendees we'll probably get for
and they had to rent out another hotel, right? Because the first hotel is all full, right, John?
Yeah, they got a second hotel. Here, let me just get to Quebec. Louis Bedard, Francis Saint Germain, Natalie Bouchard, Andre Facure. I'm actually coming to see if there's a Marc Andre. There's not a Marc. Patrick Bouchard.
Yeah, there's no Marc Andre. Like I told you.
No Marc Andre's code. Well, it's not an event if there's no. Anyway.
There will be some at Brickomanie, I can assure you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh, look, we're giving away all the secrets. Anyway, let's just get out of that view, and then we won't give away any more secrets.
So, that's what I haven't been building anything. I've been busy updating the website.
Fair enough.
Trying to answer questions and planning the whole thing because it's 5 months away.
Yeah, it's
only
scary.
5 months away.
Scary.
Yep.
I'll have my castle done by then. I guarantee that.
Cool.
I'll be broke, but I'll have my castle done by then.
You have all summer long, so
yeah. Well, no, I want to have it done by Brixton the 6th, so I have till mid-July to do it. So, because I figured that's the closest one to me, so I should probably bring as much of my stuff as I can. But I'll probably bring as much of my stuff as I can as well with me to Brickomanie. I might pack extra stuff that I don't register just in case we need it, because 40,000 square feet is.
Oh, we're not going to need it.
You sure?
I don't know. Pretty sure.
Okay, so I'm speaking from the last time we did an event in Montreal, like as a BrickFet did an event, and we had the larger stadium that behind the room we had the first year, and we didn't have as much box as we thought we would. So Janie and I had both decided to bring extra stuff to just to fill in the room, and so, but that's what I was basing my thoughts on. So
yeah, but like I said, in 2019 we had 25,000 square foot in Saint-Hyacinthe, and by the end of the show, we were planning the next show.
Yeah.
Didn't know the pandemic was coming, but we were planning the next show, and we were looking at a 45,000 square foot.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Venue right next to the one that we had in Saint-Hyacinthe because it's a big complex there. There's a lot of show there. So we were looking at 45,000 square feet. So we figured that since the pandemic, people had lots of time to build, lots of time to create mocks. And everybody was, after the 2019, everybody who attended was saying, I'm going to bring more stuff. I'm going to build bigger. I'm going to build bigger. So if everybody's building bigger and you guys are coming, because I know that castle is really big. I know that Dave's stuff takes a lot of space too.
What's your size now, Dave? 5 by 7.5?
Yeah.
Okay. My castle. I don't think my castle's
and
my castle's not
Dave, I hope you kept your moon-based corridor
connection.
No, not even not even behind.
No, all the corridors are still there on the layout. There's still a connection point, but it's going to be nowhere near anything because it's on top of the boxes, which is like 2 feet below the tables. So it's like we'll see.
Yeah, we'll manage something.
Yeah. We'll always do.
So, but yeah, I'm gonna wait till Dave mutes it and then stays up, and then we'll ask him another question because that was kind of fun. Anyway, cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's great that it's been announced, and now it can officially be in the books.
Yep.
Why does my face look so
Because you
Yeah.
took some sun? I don't know.
red? No, please, I haven't been outside all week.
Yeah,
It was a beautiful weekend. Like we had such beautiful weather here. Like it was in the high 20s in
we're
Peterborough,
here in
and
Montreal too.
I had all the blinds closed because I was trying to keep the house cool. I didn't want to start the air conditioner up, although I should have because I was sweating a couple of times. But other than building water and some rockscape, I worked Sunday morning too. I had to be up at 2:45, and I worked till 8:30, and then I crawled back into bed and woke up at 1 in the afternoon. So my Sunday was pretty much gone. But that's when I built my rock face for the first piece of the layout. The first row of base plates is pretty much done now. So there's that. And I was showing this earlier, which you already saw too. But are we going to be allowed to have our hashtags and our names on our stuff there?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I was thinking I've got to get some of those high-powered magnets to put on some inverted tiles inverted tiles. I think if I were to stick them on the flat part of inverted tiles, and then I can put them on the back and then just magnetize it to the tablecloth.
Yeah.
So it kind of hangs below. Then it doesn't take up table space. So I'm like, that might work. But anyway, should we hop into the news?
Sure.
Okay, we will do that.
It's the news.
Hey, we have a banner for that. Where's the banner?
Well, you take care of the banner, and I'll take care of the news. How about that? So first up, we have something that is not as good as the original. I will say, not the version, but if anybody's seen the Owl House, it's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Channel. It is a really good show. It's actually quite hilarious. Me and Sarah are watching it for a few years. And I'm saying this is not as good because Pink Wheels, Meredith from Old Grey Bricks, built a version of this that was at Atlanta BrickCon, and it was much more detailed, and it was a lot more. It was gorgeous. But someone built one for Lego Ideas, and I'm like, but it's not the one I wanted.
We want Meredith.
We want Meredith because Meredith is amazing.
That's pretty awesome.
Have you seen hers? Or
yeah, it was online. I didn't get that to wherever, but it was online.
Maybe I'll pull it up on Instagram in a bit. Anyway, so this is a first 10,000 supporter set for this week.
Yet another one.
The 70s, yeah, 10,000 supporters. This one's by T-Brick, and it's added to the growing list of sets. Oh my god, a few other shots of it too. Basically, it's called the Owl House because the doorknob is an owl called Hootie. And I know that because I watched the show. But it's a cool show. Anyway, that's the first idea set. The next idea set is another IP, Lego Ideas, the Elf movie, based on the popular movie of the Elf with what's his name?
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah. This one's by Jonathan, 1986. I'm assuming that's when he was born. Who knows? Anyways, 2,900 pieces, 10,000 votes again. Would be an interesting Christmas set, but honestly, it doesn't look all that awesome. It's just a room.
Yeah, the brown house looked kind of boring.
Yeah.
On the look, I'm not criticizing the way it depicts the movie set, but I know visually it's not that interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Ink Wheels. There we go. Just pulling that up for in a moment. Anyway, so that's the next one. Another one we have is an ice cream parlor, not an IP, so that's a good thing. But it's a modular house, a modular building. So I don't know what the chances of it being selected are. It actually looks really nice. I like it. Like from a different layers and stuff. It almost looks like it's deeper than a 48 or 32 by 32. I don't know why. I guess that balcony just makes it look that much deeper. But this one's by Bricky Bricks.
Well, I think there's actually a balcony and kind of overhead the the walkway. So,
oh yeah, it does. Yeah, it does arch it. Let's see if there's another picture of this.
see, it's kind of
Yeah,
out.
yeah, it's
out
out about 4 or 5 studs, which is a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it's a nice detailed
Yeah.
modular set. So.
Yeah, I like the look of it. I would not complain if that was a Lego idea or if that was a modular set that came out. Even with the tree growing through up in it here, it's kind of cool. And just quickly, so I'm gonna click on this. Here's Meredith's owl house.
Wow.
Which just gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really nice. One of my
similar
favorite
concept, but a lot more detailed. Obviously, it would never be a set because of the fact that it's that detailed. But anyway, all right. Up next, another idea set. Guess what? Another musical one. Taylor Swift's Lover House. 10,000 supporters.
Really?
Done by Lucy33. I'm telling you, if you want an idea set, if you want to make an idea set, just find some famous band or singer right now that doesn't have one yet. Put it on. It will probably, I wonder, can we click on this? Will it actually bring us to the, let's see if it actually brings us to the actual project. Because on the project, we can see when it was added, usually. I thought we could see that. Whoops. Arg.
Arg.
I remember you could see the dates on here. Updates, 0 comments.
Statistics?
Oh, statistics. Yeah, thank you. Well, that's not really any statistics. It just says
or updates.
There's no dates.
Or maybe updates.
No, because there's 0 updates.
Hmm.
Comments.
Official Lego comments, probably.
Well, okay. The last comment was a day ago. Let's see what the oldest comment. 5 months ago. Okay, so it's been there for a little while. It took 5 months to make it in. But anyways, I'm just more in the fact that, you know, anything based on IP these days is going to, or anything based on
music band or musical
exactly.
artist.
Exactly. So Dave should do like the Supertramp one or something. I'm trying to remember who Dave likes a lot, and I can't remember, but Supertramp's in my head.
Well, you'd be right.
Or Rush.
Or Rush.
No. Any League is good, but Supertramp is the best. But
there you go.
About 7 years old. Crime Century.
I could do one on the Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees?
Yeah, Bee Gees is my band, man.
There you go. Next up is another new book, The Visual Dictionary, that has on the cover Iron Man version 64 suit. So apparently this is a new print, a new version of an Iron Man. So the theory is that this will be the figure that comes in the book. And it's like most of the regular books, that just gives you details on all the sets, and it's updated for the current year and all that fun stuff. They're decent books to look through, coffee table book, maybe you could call it, but you know, people buy them usually to get the exclusive figs, so we'll see what happens with that one.
Well, my kids kind of look at them from time to time, so
yeah. I've got 3 copies of the Lego minifigure book with the orange space guy, because that was the only way I could get the original 3 that I had. Okay, up next, Lego broke ground. This is actually the day after our chat, officially, that Lego broke ground on the new carbon neutral factory in Virginia, US. I forget what city it's in. It doesn't actually say here. But anyways, the factory is set to open in 2025. Again, carbon neutral. So it will create some pollution.
Like a carbon neutral factory in China also, or
my guess is every factory they're building will be carbon neutral from now on.
Yeah, but I think they announced a big factory in Asia somewhere. Was it Taiwan?
Yeah, I think it was
or Thailand.
I want to say it's like one of those countries, but I don't remember which one it was. But yes, I do recall that they were in Malaysia, maybe. I don't know. So, but they're basically spending $1 billion, creating 1,700 jobs off of this factory, and recruiting 500 positions that they'll be recruiting for. So again, 2025 is when this factory will be ready. So if there's anybody that wants to work for Lego but doesn't want to be a set designer, you want to work in the actual production of bricks, I hear your pay is table scraps or leftover brick off the floor. No, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
No, you can't leave the building with Lego parts.
Yeah, they frisk you over. Yeah, probably. And one of the other book lab system, which is basically using, I'm just trying to scroll down here. It's using basically pick-a-brick parts. So basically stuff that's in the pick-a-brick list of parts. It is actually a subset of pick-a-brick parts that they use. I think this was being done. You design a set, and the set is going to be purchasable through Lego directly through the Pick-a-Brick hub type thing. So through the Pick-a-Brick site that we use to order parts. The new challenge is to celebrate the 45th anniversary of the Lego Fig. And the mission is to make a build between 150 and 200 parts to create a customizable display. Must be big enough to display at least 4 minifigures and can work with both minifigures and mini dolls. So it has to be compatible to either of the characters. I read somewhere that the list of parts also included the Blacktron torso, which isn't yet on Bricks and Pieces. Neither is the Classic Space torsos, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be there, but it could, possibly. That being said, I don't know that I would buy a lot of the Blacktron torsos. I mean, I have a few. I'm trying to think how many I have. I can't really see them. I don't know where they're.
I need a pilot.
I mean, I've like probably 10 or 12 of them. I would buy some, but I mean, I don't know that I'd buy a huge amount. The castle figures have a limit of 35 per torso, which is interesting. Because I bought some of them this week and I ended up buying 17 and 18, like splitting the 35 between the two torsos, because you could only buy 35 legs as well. It's like, great, you can buy 35 of each torso, but you can't buy 70 legs. You can only buy 35. It's like, so anyway, and that's obviously per purchase. You can order more afterwards. Like, you do 3 orders of 35 if you wanted, but anyway. Lego Ninjago have updated the poster. They've been releasing little segments of this poster over the past week or so.
Dragons Rising.
And the new poster announces the new season, which is called Dragons Rising. It will start to air later on this year. Doesn't say. I thought it would. For those Ninjago fans, it's great to see. There was a leaked image of a baby dragon, like animal, that was tied to this series, and I happened to see that picture. And it was kind of cute. I don't have that picture anymore. I don't know what happened to it because I saw something leaked. And some of the sets information has leaked as well, but I don't know. Yeah.
Evil.
Anyway. All right. Next up, Lego has also been teasing a new Dreamzzz trailer, or the new Dreamzzz series, with a series of 4 YouTube videos that use Ninjago characters who wake up in the morning and it's like, oh, I had this interesting dream, and then they start describing their dream, and it kind of shows these different scenes.
Looks like they're like reusing Chiba parts.
Well, yeah, this Alligator is very Chima-ish. But there's a bunch of different things. So here's the 4 videos. So this is from BrickFan, the BrickFan. And you can go to lego.com's coming soon page, which I actually have open in the next tab. So there's 4 different dream sequences that they have. And they show different characters and stuff in there. Let me just go back to my Instagram here for a second. Because this was directly from the thingy, so I can probably call up the 1414 fucking dude, and we can pull up the actual Dreamzzz images. It's actually a few days ago. So the first one is Mia's dream, where there was this reindeer with flowers all over him. and some kind of a flying creature of some sorts.
Dragon.
Dragon, fine. We can call that a dragon. Next up was, this is not, a villain in Dreamzzz, but there's only one picture here. So obviously there's a villain. Next up, there's this shark boat thing, which is basically
laser.
a laser shark. It's Sharknado again. So yeah, basically a pirate ship on a shark's back. There's also this spaceship bus.
Look, the shark is trying to eat the bus.
Yeah, the shark is also the same theme. There's a monkey space pilot. The pictures are not that great because it is like an animation and it's kind of blurry a bit. But there's a spaceship of sorts coming out. Obviously, it's not going to look exactly like this because Lego can't make things exactly like Cartoon World. There's this alligator crocodile, but it's a car body with an alligator legs and head and stuff. So it's kind of an interesting thing. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, and then this bunny with something on its legs. A robot or a type of character here. A Volkswagen style bus with a turtle shell head body thing. So it's interesting things that they've got going here. I don't quite understand all of it, but we'll see what it is once the sets get announced, but at least they're teasing it.
Well, I'm not gonna ditch the idea because last time I did that, it was Ninjago, and I thought it wouldn't succeed, and it did, and it's still going on. So
yeah. So when you click on the link on this site, it's like, oh no, the portal's not open yet. In 25 days, 10 hours, whatever. So in 25 days from now, I was gonna just hold on. Let's see this. It's not.
Remind me in 25 days.
I was just gonna do that, yeah, but I can't. Create a reminder from 25 days from now. That's not gonna work. Anyway, I don't want to say the trigger word because then, everybody else's devices like Dave's will go off.
Google.
Hey Google.
Hey Google.
Create a reminder for 25 days from now.
Got it. On May 14th at 9:54 p.m. What's the reminder?
I'm having dreams. Sorry for anybody watching that afterwards.
I'll remind you on May 14th at 9:54.
Of course, it's going to do it at 9:54 in the night. So, and that's May 14th. So the next day, Yvonne, on your birthday, you can find out what the dreams are all about. What day is May 14th? That would be nice if it would be a Friday. If it would be a Wednesday.
It's Mother's Day and
it's Mother's Day. Well, Yvonne's birthday is on the Monday.
Yeah.
So she gets like Mother's Day gifts, and the next day she gets birthday gifts. If she's good and she deserves them, which she probably doesn't. You know why she doesn't do it? She doesn't because she's about 5 minutes behind. So anyway, in about 5 minutes from now, she'll reply back to that. We'll see. All right, next up, is it Christmas already? Lego has announced the Hallmark ornaments, which
look at the little Grogu.
It's the first one being a Mandalorian and this Grogu character, who, if anybody's watched the show, might not be called Grogu anymore. Huh? Anyway, there's also a gingerbread woman. And
you should have done a Bo-Katan.
Quidditch Seeker. Well, I mean, they'll do different ones as time goes on as well, right? But he's not in his pod. Probably because they couldn't make a pod out of one piece. Excuse me. Yeah. All right. So yeah, the ornaments are available, or they're shown listed. They're not available till mid-October.
Yes.
Actually, sorry. Gingerbread is July 15th. Quidditch is October 14th, and October 14th as well for the Mando
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
I was like,
yes.
why do you keep on saying yes? And then I just clued in. Anyway, the Lego Flower Pot promotion is live on Shop at Home as of the day after our chat last week. I actually just got one of these included in my order yesterday because I ordered some parts for one little thing and ended up buying a bunch of Castle Fig body parts, which I've already talked about. Anyway, but right now, if you
What'd you
order
buy,
and
Jeff?
get well, if you would watch the first half of the chat, no, all the castle torsos and shields were finally available
Ooh.
at the same time. So I ordered, because these are new pieces, this 1x3 in white curve, because they're new pieces, they're not really available in Bricklink stores as easily and at a good price. So I ordered like 12 of those parts, maybe actually 20, because I ended up going more just because. I then said, well, I might as well order some other bits, and it was like, I'm afraid that those castle figs are going to disappear at some point. So I'm just going to order 17 and 18 of them, again 35, because that's the way it is. So yeah, anyway, Brickmaniacs has joined us, by the way. Welcome. Just watched Mando episode 8, made up for a mediocre season. Yes, was that the last? No, what was the last episode? Was that 8? Like the one that aired today?
Probably yes.
Yeah, it was a good ending, because it was.
I haven't seen it yet, so don't spoil it for me.
Okay, well, it was decent. I'll tell you.
Because I liked it. I liked the third season.
I didn't mind it. Yeah, a lot of people were complaining about it, and I'm like, I'd like it. It's kind of just a journey and stuff. But
yeah,
I'll tell you one spoiler. It contains Mandalorians. There you go.
No, you spoiled the whole thing.
So yeah, if you spend the $200 Canadian to get this set as a gift for purchase, you're also getting the rescue vehicle, 4x4 off-roader, and you still, if you're a VIP member, you still qualify for the VIP spring, or whatever this pack's called, spring fun pack. So it is worthwhile to order right now, to hit those markers.
Yeah. Because that 4x4 looks good.
It's not bad. I think I already have one of them. I'm looking over there. I think I have one.
I don't really care about the flower pot.
Flower pot. I wanted the flower pot. I thought it was kind of cute. I mean, with the other flowers, right? It's kind of a neat little one. And just the balloons as a vase, I thought was kind of a cool design.
Yeah.
Anyway, it did have some good moments. I did pull this up because this kind of was a sub conversation we had this week or today. Legos.
I gotta get this set. I love this set.
Yeah, the set looks.
I love how this ship looks.
Yeah, Bricklink had a color listed as trans black for the windscreens, which were actually not trans black. Lego has always called them transparent brown. So Bricklink has just adjusted their color, because this color of windscreen is now actually a new color that they've now renamed. They're called transparent black, and the old one is now transparent brown, was trans black for now. I guess just so people understand what's going on. But yeah, this is a good looking set. I'm tempted to buy this one as well because I like the look of it. I also like the ship that came with it, the Corsair, like the ship as in the ship that they launched the little one from.
Yeah, the bigger one.
I'm tempted to build or try and design a Corsair because I love the look of that ship. But that would be a project in itself, and I don't have that much gray because I own a castle. But anyways, since we're talking about it, this article, I had a quick look at it, had some interesting features. There's a couple extra storage compartments in here, so the pilot obviously sits there, but there's a removable storage compartment here in the front where you can put his weapon and stuff. And then there's brown on the bottom just because. Anyway, and then on the back here, this piece pops off, and there's another little storage compartment back there. So they've actually, created some space to put stuff, which is kind of nice. But yeah, it's a decent looking.
Which is cool, and it's reminiscent of the old space sets that they used to make.
Yeah, agreed. Now the question is it worth the money? Because this set I think was 50 Canadian.
Well, you can see the prices if you scroll down.
Yeah. I was trying to find that. Okay, man, don't be mean. Yeah,
I'm not
$45, 45 Canadian
For
for $445 for 285 parts and two
well,
fakes.
it's not
It's a Star Wars
the,
tax.
the well no Star Wars sets is worth the
Yeah.
retail price. But if you wait a little and if you're being patient,
Yeah, exactly.
you'll get it on discount. You'll get it on at least 15 or 20% off on Amazon or Toys R Us or whatever places you buy your Lego set. So, and because this has been a pattern for at least the last 4 or 5 years. Star Wars sets are overpriced.
Yeah.
And if you wait a little, they're gonna you're gonna find them at discount, and the price will be a better deal. Let's just say that. So,
Brickmaniac's also saying that it's too bad that Hondo didn't return. Hondo is turning into a fairly good pirate, though. And these guys were bad pirates, so that's probably why he didn't return. Oh, Yvonne caught up. I'm a good girl. Laugh out loud. Well, maybe I'll send you a Lego brick.
Lego brick.
Lego brick. No, I have the perfect gift, Yvonne.
Brick separator.
Brick separator. I've got some of those I can definitely give you. Like, force you to take, maybe. Anyway.
Well, yeah, I'm going to wait for that set to go on sale on Amazon and go to order one or two.
Yeah. I'd pick one up too, I think. Well, when they do go on sale, let me know. Anyways, so last Friday, Lego announced a new Technic set, the 9X8 Peugeot. Which is a interesting looking vehicle. I think it's like a race series type car based on the fact it's got a number on it. I don't know anything about this, I'll be honest. About the car itself. $200 US set, releasing May 1st. It's a 110 scale of the existing hypercar, the real Peugeot. Yeah, it looks like it's like an Indy type, not Indy, but one of those
Le Mans.
Le Mans. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. It's Le Mans. Thank you. It's an interesting looking build. I was looking at I have a friend who's gotten interested in Technic, and this is an 18 plus set, and it kind of raised a question of what determines if a Technic set is 18 plus versus like 11 plus type stuff, because there's a Technic heavy rescue forklift or tow truck that has hydraulics and everything, but that's an 11 plus set. So what makes this one 18 plus? Is it just the content or the subject matter? It's because it's a Le Mans car and there's probably not a lot of under 18s that would be interested in it, or is it the build quality or the build technicality or the technical build aspect of it, right? But it's kind of an interesting question as to why. Anyway. Yeah, so that's that one. Another set announcement this week was the Friends Beach Adventure Park set. Was revealed April 17th, so it was over the weekend. Note that was 2 days ago. That was on Monday.
Yep.
So this set is Friends, yes, but this set also comes with transparent pieces in trans yellow that are new and trans light blue. Although I saw a picture of a trans light blue piece, but I can't find it on here. And this is not Brick Set. Let me just see if I can pull this one up on Brick Set. 413. Actually, I wonder if it's already on Lego.com as well. But let's just pull up Brick Set for a minute, so we can get bigger pictures.
Bigger pictures.
Bigger pictures.
Bigger pictures.
Oh, there's only one image here. Really?
Yeah, click on that. We'll make it smaller, Jeff.
There we go. So there is a new slope, 1x2 curved slope in trans yellow. That would make great cockpits on classic space style mini ships.
Or Blacktron.
Or Blacktron, yes. Sorry, that's a good point. I forgot. And like I said, there was also a Translite Blue version of that was
There
posted.
you go.
Oh yeah, here it
on
is
the
here.
beach. Yeah.
Yeah, here it is here. I couldn't see it earlier. So it's used to hold the water on. So it comes in trans blue and trans yellow now, as of this set.
Translite Blue.
Translite. It also has the new frond in like the lime green color, which was a new part or a new color, a new part and color. And I don't know if there's anything else on here that was interesting. Blue and animal and green, trans green. So anyway, it's a neat looking little set.
Mm-hmm.
If you like your carnival style rides too, it would be good for that also.
And
So.
it has function, so you
Yeah.
can actually turn the ride
the
around.
crank.
So yeah.
Yeah. And you can turn it right around, baby. Yep. Trans yellow
You
piece of
spin
traffic.
my hand right round.
That's where I was going. And finally, they found a use for these roller coasters, these loop track thingies to actually make people want to buy them. Put them out in a non-orange or green transparent type colors. I think they were in those colors, transparent. Yeah. And B, let's announce some Sonic sets. These were announced today. Sonic the Hedgehog. We've had previous Sonic the Hedgehog sets in the past, and one was they were in Dimensions, Lego Dimensions kits, and they also had a small kind of table set display Sonic set as well. I think that was only last year. That one came out. But now they have full minifig style sets that kind of are game-ish action. At least this one is, because it has a plunger you can shoot the Sonic ball through and try and maybe complete the course. But let's have a look at them all. So the smallest set here is a $35 set, 292 pieces. Again, has the plunger where you can take Sonic and run him through the course. There is a new ring piece here that was shown. I'm pretty sure it's new. I thought it was new when I saw it earlier, but now I'm questioning that. I'll see if we can get a bigger picture shortly of that. And it comes with this 7 wide Technic style ball as well. That's also the lid of the plunger is the same as this piece. So, but yeah, I'm not a huge Sonic fan. I mean, I didn't have a Sega when I was growing up, so I never played it.
Sega.
Yeah, exactly, Sega. But yeah, this ring looks like it has a stud on the bottom versus the life preserver that we've had in the past, or we've had.
Yeah, it looks like a life preserver, but the stud is actually on the bottom. And those look like transparent 2x2 dishes.
I would say 3x3.
You sure? It looks small. It looks like 2x2.
No, because this is 2x2 here. And if you compare that, this looks bigger.
Oh, well, maybe.
So, but let's not compare sizes. Anyway, next up is Tails Workshop.
Mine is smaller than yours.
Next up is Tails Workshop in Tornado Plane, $39 US, which is again, I didn't really play the game, so I don't really know much about it, but it's an airplane in a workshop with some characters, and yeah, this has a better shot of the ring as well. And trans clear antennas are back. I think that they've been around for a while anyhow, but in case they haven't, they're back. We got some spam off of Twitter. Not Twitter. Twitch. I should probably just stop broadcasting to Twitch because that's all we get over there. Consider everybody's watching this on YouTube. Anyway, there's an inside shot of the ship of the shop, I should say. Amy's Animal Rescue. Well, don't put it up. You can't get rid of it, unfortunately. Amy's Animal Rescue set for $50 Canadian US. Sorry. So this comes with like a crab character and a couple other characters. It's nice to see that Sonic isn't in every single set. I mean, he's not in this set. He was in this previous one, but at least you get more characters that are different. And you get a couple of these little characters or these little animals as well. So yeah. What else we got here? And then the big one, the Green Hill Zone Loop Challenge. I've actually heard of Green Hill Zone. I actually know what that is. Which is the larger of the sets. Does come with a Sonic and a few other characters. And like I said, these ramp pieces in more interesting colors. I could see this being done. You could do a little bit more with the
Nougat
browns.
and brown.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, you can still probably do a little bit more with those than you could with the transparent ones.
They're really designed. They're not fully compatible with. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad. I'd rather see them in these colors than the colors they were in. Is I guess where I'm
Sure.
going. So, but Sega does want, Nintendo don't. Okay, I don't. Anyway, I didn't quite get that one because I'm not into. Apparently, can you tell I was buying chairs last week? Anyway, all right. Okay, that's it for the news. Now we have some cute little Brothers Brick pictures I saw. You know, little short stormtrooper. Let me zoom out so I don't have to. I just thought it was kind of cute. And after watching Mandalorian today, I was like, oh, I'll throw that up. Why not? Next up is a Gondor Lord of the Rings picture, which I'm going to enlarge in because it's just the right portrait for that. Like that, it's hard to if you were to look at that and not notice that these are minifigs, you'd think that was an actual building.
Yep.
Like that's just awesome. I love it when it's
The
like
lighting is amazing on that picture.
Exactly. I forgot to say who the last one was from, so let's just Nubuteri.
Nubuteri?
Did that one. This one was done by Nathan Smith.
Kudos on the lighting because that shot is amazing.
Lights shining in. Yeah, I agree. Next up, we have possibly, if you haven't watched the last couple of episodes of Mandalorian, this is episode 7. Spoiler ahead. So if you haven't watched it, jump ahead a few seconds. When we see my hand disappear, then you can jump back. Although maybe I should cover up. No, just cover up the picture. Anyway, so this was done by Dread Pirate Weasley. And it's a picture of an IG-12, shall we call him? Anyway, okay, it's good.
Good.
It's good. Thank you, Dave. Anyway, that was a cool one. I just thought it was fun. Next up.
Yes.
No. Just get a task at a flower filled with Lego basket. A flower filled Lego basket. So this was done by Pisa 74. Just a nice little basket and some flowers in it. Because I like flowers. Or at least Lego flowers. I hate real flowers. Because they just die. But these ones don't. They're great. It was a marketing slogan. Oh, okay. But the Sega does what Nintendo don't. Gotcha. Like I said, never really was into the whole Sega thing. Anybody like Godzilla? Josh Woodyard built a huge.
Holy Greg Gleeman.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I saw it and went,
it's an instant recognizable Godzilla. Instantly.
Yeah. Anyway, beautiful set or beautiful mock. What was worth the show. And last but not least, all aboard the Nostalgia Submarine.
Here we go.
This is going back from Aquanauts. Someone's repurposed or redone, a current version of an Aquanaut submarine type thing using some of the panels. I thought so too.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. Even the way they've got the arm here. I don't like the look of the arm necessarily, but the fact that it's like a transparent orange at the base.
Yep.
And I just thought it was good. So that'd be a fun theme to get back. Because, my yellow Lego is
sitting on a shelf.
Yeah, pretty much. I was going to say is less full than the other colors. But anyway. All right, last but not least, the 4 pieces that were added because of the flower bouquet that came out, or the new flower set, are some cool yellowish type pieces. This reddish brown plant shaft and a regular yellow double sphere ball thingy. So I just thought I'd share that. And last but not least, because I have an order that was ordered on March 19th, or I placed a Bricks and Pieces order for March 19th/20th because it was right near around midnight. As of today, orders from the 17th, 16th, and 15th have shipped. So if anybody's got an order that they placed on the Bricks and Pieces for standard orders, and it's around the 19th, 20th dates, you should see them shipping in the next few days. So I just wanted to share because I'm expecting an order to get shipped.
I'm expecting an order to get shipped also.
When was yours ordered?
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
Looking at my spreadsheet. I ordered on March 22nd.
Okay. So you probably Monday, I would think, either Friday or Monday for you. And that thing he disappeared. Shipping dates only. Yeah, because like I said, the 17th was today. So hopefully on the on Friday or Monday for you. Maybe
Hopefully.
tomorrow or I mean it's still going to take another week to get to us, right? Like we probably won't see it until after the next weekend, but yeah. And that's the news.
Good news.
That's the news.
That's the news. You're talking about Sonic? Talking about Dreamzzz? I can't wait for Brickomanie.
I can't wait for Brickomanie. But it's coming really, really fast.
I was going to say, it'll be a lot faster for you to come for you probably because you're going to be so busy with it.
Yeah.
Whereas all of us are just going to be building and, waiting for our parts to come in and stuff, right?
Well, once the registration is done,
yeah,
I mean, it's going to be a lot more
less.
easy and
yeah. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to having you guys because we haven't seen each other in real life for like
been a while.
An eternity.
Yeah, and I think what I'm going to do is I think it starts Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably drive up late afternoon Wednesday and just stay the night, like spend an extra night there.
So you can get an early start on Thursday.
Hoping that you don't mind me coming in because I don't know if the castle has crumbled. I'm gonna be crying for a half a day trying to put it back together. Well, I think I've made it better. I think I can get it together in a day and a half.
If that happens, Jeff, I'm gonna find you helpers that gonna help you rebuild it back.
No, I'll just smash it at that point. No, I think it'll be okay, but it's just having an extra little bit of time to put it together. It always is a bit of a relief, right? And like when I went to Atlanta, I set up the Classic Space display, the Classic Space Fig display, which I'll bring that too because that's just fun. That's a good picture taker. There are a lot of people doing that with that. But I was going to, when I put up that and I put up my little Space Hanger display, and that was like 2 hours, and then I was done, and I was walking around going, I'm at a convention and I don't have anything to put up, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's time to spare, time to talk to people.
So, but at that point, I would have then walked over if Dave was there. I would have walked over to Dave because Dave would take. You're still more than a couple hours, right, for yours?
If it's under 2 hours, I'm happy.
Okay.
For setup.
Well, there might be less people talking to you there because more people will be speaking French.
When I did Anime North, I had all the room.
Are you kidding? They're gonna ask a lot of questions. I when I put up my moon base, I have like at least a couple of hours of setup. Yeah. And even though I put on my headphones and I listen to music, people keep coming up to me and ask me questions and I mean, Dave's stuff is so amazing that people are gonna walk up to him and they're gonna practice their English and ask him questions. So
for sure, and
be prepared. Be prepared,
especially with yours, Dave, because you have because it's components, right?
Yeah.
And watching people put things like that together, it's like how did you manage to it answers the how did you get it here? Is that all glued together type question? Of course, the people that are asking those questions are AFOLs, so they should already know anyhow. But I mean, yeah.
I'm just looking forward because they're doing Anime North, they're doing Bricks in the Six, and I'm doing Brickomanie.
Yeah.
And this year, that's 3 shows. It's been a long time since I did 3 shows in a year.
Yeah. I looked at Anime North as well. I was just looking at it yesterday. That's wait, no, are you doing the one downtown?
No, the one at the
That's the one in Markham, right?
Is that the one in Markham? I thought it was one by the airport like it was last year.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. One was at the convention center. Anyways, I'll look. I have I have to
I'll
see.
look it up too.
Yeah, you might want to, because I was looking too, and it's like because I think one of them was in May, right? May 30th.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, which is like a few weeks before Chicago, and I'm like,
It's the week after the long weekend.
It's after the May 24. And I think I'm too late anyhow, because I was just looking this week for it. But I wouldn't be able to. I thought it was downtown Toronto, and then it's like, well, then I can't bring the castle because I don't have a place to put the trailer. End of story. And it is an anime show, so I don't know that the castle would fit in well there. And I'm like, what do I have that's anime related? And I'm like, not much.
The space layout went over extremely fantastic.
Oh yeah, because it's space.
And they brought the Lego Tower mock that they have, which everybody loved. And the Christmas tree. And like there was nothing behind our counter that had anything in display had anything to do with anything anime.
Well, fair enough. So, but for me, this is like I'm doing 4 shows already, so I might not do many of the Toralug ones. Although I did notice that the Barrie one was happening the same weekend, I think, as Anime North or one of the other bigger events.
Brick Awesome
Brick Awesome is happening the same weekend as one of the other events.
I
I don't know which one it was, so I think Brick Awesome was later in the month or later in the year, so I might go up to do that one again, just because my sister's up there and she never got a chance to come up last time. But Yvonne, if you drive up to Bricks in the Six, I'll pay for your admission. Happy birthday. No. If you want to come and check it out, or at least hang out for the public day or something like that. If you're interested in it. Because it'll be on a weekend and you might be able to do it on the Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about it. But that's only based on the fact if you want to drive to Mississauga. But yeah. I'm looking forward.
She does have a brand new car.
Who does? Oh yeah, she does. Yes. Yes, this is true. New to her car, for sure. But and yeah, you get some kilometers on it to keep that engine nice and clean. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Brickomanie because I've never been to one. Right?
Nope.
So I think that's I don't know. I think it'll be a fun experience, and seeing some of the people from Quebec that used to come to BrickFet all those years and supported us. I just love seeing you guys there and stuff, right?
Hey, we're gonna have a great time.
Yeah,
I'm sure of it.
Looking forward to
it. And this might make an appearance because I just got that.
Ooh,
that lot.
Cool.
I spent my nights building it. Listening to you guys entertain me.
Oh, is that what you're building? I was going to ask you. I thought you were just building another 4-piece Fabuland set.
No, that's
I like this set.
I do too.
I don't know if it's a spaceship or glider or
it's a weird one.
This is the one set I hated, and I still bought it off the shelf
because of the trans yellow hoses.
Yeah, 6 of them. Yeah. Like you can't go wrong with that.
No, I'd surprise you.
It wasn't until I talked to our friend Aaron Sneery that I actually started liking this set because he loves this set, and I think Dave St. Sarah loves this set. So I built it.
There you go. I'm waiting for the review of that one.
I like it. I like the set, and I especially like that it was a Canadian exclusive. You can only get it in Canada.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes, you could only order it from the catalog in Canada.
It was in Zellers.
Wow.
That's where I bought mine.
Yeah.
But
has anybody gone to the new Zellers ones yet? Do they have Lego?
Are they open?
No, they don't. I've been to their website and they don't have any Legos.
Okay.
No Lego sets. So
you're doing that on purpose. I know you are because of Dave's. Anyways.
Yeah. But I was kind of disappointed. I actually posted something on the Kellogg Facebook group saying, am I the only one who's disappointed that the new Zellers doesn't have any Lego sets?
Well,
I mean,
maybe not yet.
They have makeup blocks and.
Oh wow! Okay. Well,
so
that's interesting then.
But they don't have any Lego sets. I mean, I would have liked to order a set from the new Zellers. Just,
for nostalgic sake.
Yeah, the nostalgic part of me wanted to. Because these, I remember the BOGO sales that were amazing for us.
Those are absolutely the best.
I typed in Lego and look what I got.
Leg. You got
probably. probably. But again,
No Lego. No,
No
no,
if you
those are
go to
leggings.
toys, if you go to the toys category, there's building blocks and
I see wooden arts, crafts, trained vehicles, infant, toddler, outdoor, and games and puzzles. There's not even a building blocks one here.
well, they used to do. But
Anyway,
I mean, I think in the filters, probably.
yeah. Oh, there's all filters there. Brand, category. Oh yeah, building block sets, 29. Knockoff Lego.
Yep.
Yeah. Not that I didn't believe you. I totally believed you. I just wanted to see what they did have. Yeah,
Yeah,
Lego sets.
they have crap.
So it could be that they're still negotiating a deal with Lego too, right? Like,
Well, I mean, the Hudson Bay hasn't
they used
have
to.
they don't have any Lego anymore on their
Yeah.
website, and they kind of abandoned the brand since more than 2 or 3 years. It was before the pandemic. They used to have Lego on the Hudson Bay website, and then it was all gone, and you had third party vendors suddenly appearing and selling sets for 3 or 4 times their asking price. So
Yeah. There is, yeah, I think that's probably a third-party vendor one here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe they didn't pay the bill to Lego, so they pulled their stock or whatever. They pulled their deal.
it could happen.
Yeah, hard to say.
And it's sad because that's where we used to get most of our Lego sets. I mean, during the BOGO
Yep.
sales,
Yep.
that's what. And as they've probably experienced that too, you could walk into an old Zellers and find a really old Lego set sitting on the shelf.
The
Yep.
stores that time forgot because it was
Yes,
great.
the sellers at time forgot.
4 or
Yep.
5-year-old sets still on the shelf.
Yeah,
Yep.
the one in Brampton
And
that we walked into.
still at retail price, and sometimes even with a discount.
That
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah,
Honestly,
those were the
that was
days.
a lot of fun.
Nostalgic days.
Yep.
But yeah, well, hopefully they carry some Lego at some point. But I don't expect them to do the buy one get one half off type sales anymore on those.
No, they probably won't.
I mean, it's only 25% off anyhow. But at the time, it just seemed like a really good deal. It's like, oh my god, it's like I always thought it was like it's like I got 50% off a set. But when you start thinking of it, it's like, yeah, but that's only 25% off of 2 sets. So you know.
Yeah, but 25%, it's still a good deal because
for us, yeah, like things have gotten better now with Amazon, right? Like we do get better than 25% off finally.
Yes.
But yeah, back then 25% off was a big deal for Lego.
That was a very big deal
for us Canadian, and especially considering the dollar exchange rate, and
yeah,
I mean 25% was a good deal.
Yeah, I agree. Oh well. Oh,
And like I said, you could find old sets sitting on the shelves.
Yeah,
it was nice.
Agreed. So
it was cool. And I remember buying this set from Zellers to this day. I remember buying that set, and I remember skipping over the Robot Command Center and the Starfleet Voyager because I thought they even looked worse than that guy. So I didn't buy either of those two, and I adore those two now. So I would say out of the entire classic space series, this is the bottom of the barrel, but still it's good, and everything else is better. So there's no bad classic space set.
Well, except the super.
Don't say it. I lost that out of my mind. I will not.
No.
I will not ever build that set. I will not. And I have. You saw it. I have 17. I have 17 688Os right now. I have at least 9 Starfleet Voyagers right now. I could build at least 9 copies of that. I refuse. I adamantly.
What number?
It's the combination Starfleet Voyager and the 6880.
So they call it the super set or something.
1472. I honestly don't know the set number. It's the
At the time, you could order the instructions online, not online, but by mail, and it
it's
would.
absurd that they put that out there.
Plastic space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Apparently,
so
I'm capped.
bad.
It's ugly.
It's so bad. It's a combination of 6929 and 6880.
Okay, well maybe I'll do
Let me see if I can find it.
680 and see.
Combo
Okay, yeah, let's do that combo.
6880 space 6.
No, I think it's called the super set or something.
6, 9, I mean, they put the radar dish in the front cover. There it is. 1593.
That was a little bit off.
They go to 1593. It is seriously the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I refuse.
Supermodel building instructions.
Supermodel. That's
refuse.
I don't know, Dave. It's a valid set.
And allegedly, there's actually 2 pieces in there that didn't come in the 6880 or the 6929, and you actually have to get them out of your collection. So, but my
point was that it's not a set, so
it's
Dave's right. But there was instances that it was sold as a set.
Yep.
In Europe.
In Germany, but you got the super sets from the Space Police. I mean the M-Tron and the Blacktron too. I like those ones. Those were cool when they combined the 3 medium-sized sets into something bigger. They weren't the best looking in the planet, but they were okay. But that is ugly.
Yeah, that is ugly.
That is ugly. Anyway, that's just me.
So that the set that you have, Dave, the unnamed set.
The unnamed 1968.
Is way better than
way better. That. Oh, this is like pop drawer compared to that guy. And this is like my 3rd copy of this guy, so I bought one off the shelf. I actually bought one brand new, so I can't complain about that at all.
There we go. Got him.
Yeah.
It's ugly.
Ugly. Not that I'm, I'm gonna get off the fence and I'll tell you how I really feel about it sometime.
That vehicle is ugly for sure. The ship I didn't find that bad.
No, the ship is ugly. Also.
The whole thing from top to bottom, even the building is ugly. The building technique is just like floppy and crappy and whatever.
Yeah.
No thanks.
And totally unrealistic because the propulsion system is like a plate thin.
Oh, it's so bad.
Okay,
Someday, hey,
look at the big radar dish right up front.
Yeah, exactly, Jeff. If you want some pieces, I'll send them to you, and you can build it.
It's a bug collector.
The bug collector.
Yeah, it's a cow catcher, like from an old steam train.
I guess that's the mileage on my sister's car, 5,286. It's insane.
Oh my goodness.
Because I bought my car after you. No, I bought my car before you.
Well, just before.
I'm at 31,000, or I'll be at 31,000 this weekend. Because I'm going to be doing a little driving this weekend.
Yeah, but you went to Atlanta with him.
Twice, Chicago once, yeah. True. Well, Atlanta and Alabama. I did go to Atlanta to that same trip. So, okay, yeah. So, Dave wants this set.
For my birthday coming up, absolutely.
All right.
I remember seeing that pre-internet. I don't know how I saw that pre-internet because it was a European thing, and yet I saw it and I said, "There's no way. There's out of all the sets I'm ever going to buy, that ain't one of them."
It's.
I did feel the same about the rocket. The robot command center too. I thought that was just a parts pack that was disguised as a set. And
no, the robot command center. Once you build it, you like it.
I love it. I have like
you have to build it to like it. But once you build it and you see all these play features,
I mean, it's a
fantastic set.
It's a fantastic set.
Yep, I 100% agree because that was one of my favorites when I was a kid, and I built it so many times, to the point that all the 1x4 hinge plates that held these things
They're
had all
worn out?
broken bits out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will say, out of all the memories, not to go off on this tangent, but all the memories of me wanting space sets, the rocket launcher, the 6950, is the one coveted set that I really wanted because it's an absolutely gorgeous set. Even back then, the picture in the box, absolutely fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one set I did not buy new off the shelf. It's the one set I did not buy new off the shelf. No, again,
I had two sets that Dave really wanted. No.
But the one that was kind of hedging and humming on was the 6985, the Galaxy or the Cosmic Voyager, whatever it is. I'm glad I bought it.
The Cosmic Voyager.
I think that was my most expensive classic space set that I ever bought.
Oh, your fish tank set.
Yeah, my fish tank set.
Yeah, I didn't have this one.
But that set is actually the worst set you can power out because there's actually 4 pieces in there that are unique to that set and only made in that set.
I didn't know that.
So if you get a partial set, don't buy a partial Cosmic Fleet Voyager because you're not going to be able to complete it.
What pieces are in there that are no other set?
This nose cone, I would assume.
I got that in the cheap sets.
The blue panel, the big blue panels, you cannot get.
Oh, really? I didn't notice that because I have lots of those.
These guys, right?
Yeah, these guys you cannot get anywhere else.
They're blue.
In blue.
The blue rocket.
That one I knew. The rocket engine I knew. As soon as I see the rocket engine, I know it's a 6985. Because they only came in blue in this set.
And I think this one, but I think this piece was in a smaller set too.
Yeah, it was in smaller. It was in one smaller set. I think. Well, we did the math over at Kelly. We had a conversation about that, and that set alone is like they had it has 4 unique pieces, I think, and like 3 others that are only found in one other set in the whole line. So
wow. I had no idea.
So don't buy a partial Cosmic Fleet Voyager because it's going to be a nightmare.
Or you're just talking to me because I got 5 copies.
Yeah, those panels too.
These are in blue. Those guys.
Wow, because I don't want to make anybody cry because I can pull out my collection of those.
That piece right there, it's unique to that set.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't have too many of those.
This guy.
Yeah, I have. I'm missing those in one. Yeah.
It's funny because looking at the pictures, I can say, "Oh yeah, that's rare. That's rare." I've never had this set, but you just kind of know, right? Because it's like, oh, I don't have that piece, so it must be rare. Oh, geez.
And it's such a big set inside, which I like for a space set because they didn't do that before or since. They have
but my beef with it is that it's empty.
Oh yeah,
it's like a big hangar, a big flying hangar because there's nothing in it.
Consoles in the whole thing.
That's what it was.
The only time they actually got the consoles right was on the message intercept base because there's consoles everywhere on it. But on the spaceship, there's like a little tiny console in front of the pilot, and that's it.
I've been using Rebrickable lately for pulling parts.
Right.
Because they have this feature of checklists. So you can check off what you want. It also tells you, it's hard to see. Let me just zoom in here. So you can say, oh, yeah, I have these picked, and it grays it out. So you can easily get the parts picked that way. But it also does say rare color, the blue arrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rare color.
Yeah.
Rare color. So yeah, just confirming that what we said, right? Where's that panel? Rare color. Exactly. The exact 4 that we said. The inverted corner too. Rare color. And this rocket.
Yeah.
And then these guys. But yeah, Rebrickable is kind of neat for this too, I find. Just because, like I said,
Cosmic Fleet Voyager, don't buy this if it's not complete. You're gonna hate it. You want to resell it. Nobody's gonna buy it.
I had no idea that these panels only came in that set.
There you go. Well, let's just double check that. Where did they go?
I never paid attention to that. I know that certain, like the the 6x6 trans yellow, as far as I remember, only came in a 6971 space station.
See full parts detail page. Sure. Your colors, available colors. Blue in one set. Yeah.
Wow.
Only in that set, Dave.
Yeah.
So this Rebrickable is a pretty good set, a good site. I have an account on here as well, just because there was some ads, I think, if you didn't have the account. So it just made it a little easier to navigate. Same as Brickset idea. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting site. And also, the whole idea with Rebrickable was that you can also, what was that set number again?
Which one?
The one we were just looking at.
6985. 6985.
I search for it. Nope. Hold on. 85. I think you could also get. Well, no, I don't even think you have to do with that. I think you also get other people's creations that they built based on those parts. So, and you can
413 parts and 4 unique parts in it. So
yeah, well, and then like you said, 3 or 4 more parts that were
pretty
hard to find. So
you're lucky, Dave, to have 3 or 4 complete.
It's honestly crazy. And I never even I know that there are certain sets. I know when I see a 4x8 trans dark blue, I know you have a Galaxy Commander, because that only came in that set.
Yep, the lab part of that.
Lab.
Set. I love that set.
It's a great set.
When I was a youngin. So, anyways, we're about an hour 45 in. So, what were we gonna say, Dave?
No, I'm with you. Anywho.
Anyhow.
We'll say goodbye for now. Until next
week. For now, parting is hard, sweet sorrow.
Dave is landing the ship. I'm looking for something to land.
Did I see a -A on that sticker?
Yes.
I love that.
It's not a sticker. It's a printed piece.
Well, I still love it.
Yeah, because I did a -A for that one. And I did a -A for my Explorer.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Because I wanted to display them in my moon base, but can't have all the same numbers. So it's there. It's the advanced model.
There you go.
Advanced. Yeah, that works. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming out. We will see you next time. I'm going to hit the button. See you next time, and hopefully we'll have some more fun stuff to talk about. See you.